Good evening. I told y'all I was going to show you my Christmas decorations in the house yesterday, and you know that terrible thing popped up, so I didn't get to do it. I did not get to do it, but I'm here now, and let's see if anybody's watching. Hey, Shirley Stabler, how are you, sweetheart, this wonderful Christmas season? See some hearts going up, some thumbs going up, and there's Sanja Bridges is watching. Where y'all watching from? What are you doing this afternoon? All right, right now it is 15 minutes after 4, so I don't know what I'm catching y'all doing. Are you fixing supper? Are you fixing to go out to eat? What about you, Terry Johnson and Melinda Talbert and Diane DeBreck? Buffalo, New York. Oh, honey, you cold, aren't you? Are you cold up there? I got this tall stool. I'm going to sit on it for just a minute until some people get on here, and then we will walk around the house and we'll look and see what I'm doing. Good evening to Ellen and Rita and Joyce Doty, Doty, Tammy Young and Mike Loudermilk. There's a Sherry and a Erica. Hey to all of you, and Merry Christmas to all of y'all. Look at all the hearts and things going up. Y'all must be relaxing. You've been in town all day, and now you're saying, hey. Southern Illinois is super cold here today. That's Amber saying it. Celebrating my daughter's birthday today. Well, happy birthday to your daughter, whatever her name is. Hey, Brenda, watching from St. Augustine, Florida. Just got home from work. I know you're tired. I know you're tired. When you go to work, you just want to take off everything. I know that when I was teaching, the first thing I did as I came in, I took off any jewelry I had on. I changed my shoes. I pulled off my clothes and put an old ragged t-shirt on. Is that what y'all do? That's what I do. So let's get a few more on. It's building up, but some people don't. I don't know if it tells them I'm on or not. So we're going to go look at my Christmas decorations around in the house. Now, the kitchen is a mess. It's a mess. Let me show you what I'm saying. I have been, William is coming tonight, my grandson. So he said, would you please fix me some chicken salad? So I boiled my chicken. I've already got my celery cut up, and I bought a big, beautiful apple to put in it. He likes the apples in his. I've got my mayonnaise out and that kind of stuff. And here's the broth where I cooked it. I'm going to drink that. Here's that soup from the other day that I made. It's still got some of it left. So I'm going to do that. So anyway, let's go ahead and look at some decorations. We don't want to look at all those dirty clothes over there that I got to wash up. Let's start with this little girl right here. I've had her for a long, long time. It's got Gantt on it, so it's a personalized one somebody did for me. And then the other day I got this beautiful Christmas ornament, but it was so pretty I decided to not put it on the tree and just hang it on my lamp so I could look at it. It's got everybody's name: Dallas, Anna, Isabella, William, Walt, Hannah, Bay, Kate, Banks. All my loves are on there. All of them are on there. And then over here, somebody sent me a beautiful little pop-up bouquet. I got it yesterday. Got me some hot chocolate over there. I'll fix for William when he gets here. And that plant right there, you know, they sent me that amaryllis. Look how it's grown since I showed it to you the last time. But anyway, I've got some dishes to wash here, and so these towels right here I need to put in the washing machine. They need washing. They're wet and got food on them, but we're going to it. All right, so here is my kitchen table. I didn't put up as much decorations this year as I usually do, but this is my kitchen table right here. And that tablecloth is old-timey. I love the old-timey tablecloths. This is back in the 50s. See how it's got the poinsettias on the top? These napkins were a gift. and over here. So what I did on the theme on this table, I don't know if you can tell my theme or not. Just kind of look at it a second and see if you see any kind of color pattern on it. A color pattern. Well, here's the color pattern. It's wood and red and green. I tried not to have anything white on here except Santa's beard. So I tried to find all wooden things to put on here. This is a beautiful bowl. And I like my kitchen tools on the kitchen table. I think they look good. This one's green. I've got some in here. That's a little melon scoop. Look at this cute little rolling pin. Look at that. Isn't that darling? I made this little gingerbread man a long time ago. I had one of those saws you could cut. I didn't date it. You know, I always told you to date something. I think it was in the 80s that I made it. I hate I got rid of that saw. I think it just tore up. It was one of those little table saws that has that blade that just goes up and down like that, and you can saw out anything. This is a little man that I love him, and he's got red on. He never has stood up. I don't know who made him. He's an antique. So I don't really know. There's a little angel down there, wooden angel. I'm trying to just stick with wood now. But this thing right here is really special. I'm going to show it to y'all. I've had this thing probably maybe 40 years, but it's a lot older than that. Let me hold it back. Let me see if I can hold it where you can see the actual Santa. There you go. Put him under the light. This is paper mache. Paper mache is what that is. And it has a hole in the bottom. And that is where candy went. And it had a stopper. See where that little rim around it is? But this is lightweight. It's paper. Very old. And children used to get it for Christmas. And it had candy in it. I keep covering up his face. Let me see how I can hold this thing where y'all can see. There we go. There's his face. And see, he's really worn. You can tell him. But I keep him over there in that cabinet. But I drag him out at Christmas time and sit him on my table. All right, these things are wooden thread spoons. And I made all of them a few Christmases ago. They hang on your tree like an icicle. But they're wooden, see? Let me show you what I painted on it. I painted, this one's got a skinny Santa. He's got an A on his hat. And there he is. There's his boots. See how tall and skinny he is? Each one is different. Here's a Santa. It's got on a red suit. And some holly on him. And he goes all the way down like that. See his little boots right there? And I painted, there's another Santa. There's another Santa. I thought I had this one said, this is a little Santa. I did him and I put ho, ho, ho on it. Like that. All right, and then this one, let me see. I thought I had a snowman. Here's a snowman. Let me show you him. There's a snowman. Now, he's not a fat snowman. He's skinny. And he goes all the way down. Remember now, when you're setting a table, or, decorating a table or whatever, these are those old-timey peppermint candies that are real soft. They're fat and soft. Y'all remember those? I love those things. I do. I love them. There's Tanya Jewell watching. All right, so this is something I got recently. It's a measuring cup, but I thought, well, it's wooden. I'm going to put it on there. And so this is this table. Remember when you're setting a table that this person that's sitting right here should be able to talk to that person right there without trying to look around their head. Because you can't see them. So you want to be real careful of that. That is so important. That they can have a conversation together. you just never are supposed to have the uh, decoration too high in the middle because you can't talk. I went to a party one time and they had this tall, beautiful arrangement in the middle of the table. It was gorgeous. But I couldn't talk to anybody except the ones that were beside me because it was too tall. So the next time you're fixing your table, remember that. Sit down in a chair and see if you can see that other person over there. You can have something really tall in the center, but it has to be skinny, 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 and then bloom out. So you're not looking through that part. You're looking through just a little something right there. And I'll show you how that works. All right, let's go out here in the den. I didn't do a whole lot out here, but I'll show you what I did do. I got a beautiful poinsettia from a wonderful friend, Farrell and Elaine Walton. Thank you, y'all. I know y'all are watching this. And there it is. It was so pretty. All right, so on this table, I didn't want any red. And I really didn't want much wood. So what I did on this table, I like to look at the Christmas cards that people send me. And I've gotten so many this year. And I've got them in a black iron bread thing. And so this is from Power South. You know, y'all always see me wearing their hat. They're a company down the road down here. They give us our electricity. And just got so many beautiful cards. And so I left my oyster tree out here, my oyster shell tree, because it's white. And I wanted mostly white on this table. I went to the grocery store this week and I bought me some nuts. I bought the English walnuts and the Brazil nuts, and I love them both. I mean, I love these things. Well, here is my nutcracker right here. This was given to me a long time ago, maybe 4 years ago. You put your nut under there. Let me show you how to do it. You sit your nut right there, and you take this duck and crack it. Whoop, crack it like that, and then it falls in the bucket down here, and you can just get it out and eat it. Some of it went the opposite way. And then this nutcracker right here is very, very old. And this will, you know, a Brazil nuts, you hardly can get into them. You just hardly can get into them. But if you put it right there and push down, I'm telling you, it will crack that Brazil nut. And this is how it looks. This is all metal. I think it's supposed to look like some kind of duck head or something. I don't know what it's supposed to look like. But it sure is a wonderful thing. And also what I did is I bought me several bags of the Brazil nuts and put them in the freezer this afternoon. And the reason I did that is because they quit selling them after Christmas, so you can't find them. And I love those things. So I bought me 2 bags and put them in the freezer. I'm going to be eating Brazil nuts in February, March. I'll just get me out a sack and eat them. All right, so right over here we have something that's real pretty. I think I've shown it to you before, but I brought it in here in the living room. It is a Christmas tree made out of bowls that they glue together and they put an angel on the top. I think that is really pretty. And then somebody made me a scrapbook and I've got it kind of sitting out because it has an old look to it. That's kind of what I wanted. There's my basket of shells over there. I do love shells. Aren't they pretty? They're And when she does that, fixes it on the cardboard paper, she puts some little paint drops for decorations. See how she did it? And she sells these, and she's done real well with it. Real well with that, I think. She really has. But anyway, that's my table that we're going to be eating at, and my tree. And I've got packages wrapped, but I hadn't got them under the tree yet. I just hadn't had a chance. Have not had a chance. So anyway, oh, and I've got this. Let me show you this. I forgot that. This is a Grinch somebody maybe about 3 years ago. It's crocheted. That's the one end of the thing, and this is the other end. Gloria came in today, and she said, "What is that?" I said, "That's the Grinch." She said, "I never heard of a Grinch before." Oh, goodness. Anyway, y'all, it's been fun, but I didn't put out a whole lot this year. I just didn't want to. Thanksgiving came so late that I kind of got a late start, and I really have been spending a lot of time back there trying my best to just get the presents wrapped. Heck, that takes a whole day just doing that. But anyway, I'm glad that y'all came tonight to be with me, and I appreciate it, and I hope you just have a wonderful, Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas, and just, hey, if you hadn't got a good mattress, buy that for yourself. Get you a good mattress so you can sleep good. Buy something you want. Buy yourself a present. Something you need. Something you need. But anyway, I'm gonna let y'all go, I guess. Let's say bye to Peggy Cuddy and Stevie Mahone and Kay Brown Jackson and Penny Hill Cutler. You know, sometimes when y'all are on this, do you see names of people that you actually knew but have lost touch with? And you shocked, say, "Oh goodness, there's somebody I know." It happens, doesn't it? I want to show you this holly though. Let me pick up a piece of it and just show it to you. Let me pick up this because I grow this. This is a holly bush. It's not a tree. This is a bush. I want you to look at the beauty right there, how pretty that is. Isn't that gorgeous? I love real greenery in the house, and this lasts real good. George and I bought 3 of these bushes a long time ago. I mean, many, many years ago. They weren't probably knee-high, but we planted them, and now they're big. But 2 of those trees died last year. I think it was some kind of blight or something, and I hate it so bad. But all my greenery on the mantle and on here are from that bush outside. And it's, like I say, it's a gorgeous bush. But the tree over here, I bought it. There was some people in town selling Christmas trees, and I bought it and brought it in. And well, I didn't bring it in. Isabella and Bay brought it in, and Banks. And then I had to get down on the floor and crawl around and try to screw the screws into the stand. They had rusted, and so it was hard for them to do. But I got some wire pliers, and I conquered it. Anyway, y'all have a wonderful night. Be blessed, and Merry Christmas to each and every one of you. Love you. Bye-bye.